Are you waiting for someone to contact you? Well, make them reach out to you now using the law of assumption. Hi, everyone. Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Success Coach. Today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle, and we are always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. That's what this channel is all about, your dreams and your goals. High flyers, want to remind you to claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy success coaching. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. So, high flyers, getting someone to call you or text you or write you or reach out to you, whether it's an employer or whether it's a special person or whether it's an ex, whatever the case may be, is more about what you are than what you do. Ultimately, high flyers, what we want to do is we want to reduce the resistance and we want to increase the magnetism. As you increase your magnetic power, it becomes more and more obvious that that person or company, whatever the case may be, is going to reach out to you. And the greater your magnetic pull, the sooner they reach out. So, high flyers, it all begins with living with the end in mind. This is the law of assumption at its best. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What do you feel like when they reach out to you? When they reach out to you, what do you feel like? What's going through your mind? What do you feel physically? You want to get in touch with those feelings because it's through feelings that we connect with the universe. High flyers, the more clear and the more concise you can make that picture in your mind or those feelings within you about how you feel when they reach out to you. It has to be clear. What do you see? What do you feel? What are you thinking at that moment? Okay, the more clear and concise you can make it, the more successful you will be. So, next, high flyers, you need to see yourself as absolutely worthy of them reaching out to you. You are the right one, at the right time, in the right place. There can be no doubt. There can be no vacillation on this. You can't one moment say, I'm worthy, and the next moment be worried if they're going to reach out to you. It doesn't work that way. You must be committed to being worthy, feeling worthy, absolutely certain, a sense of inner knowingness that you are the one, that you are the one that they need to talk to, whether it's a new job opportunity or whether it's a relationship, whatever the case may be. You are the one. And high flyers, this kind of goes along with it. You need to be the star of your own movie. Stop hoping that they're going to rescue you, that they're going to save you, and see yourself as being something special that rescues them, that saves them. You're the one up on the pedestal. You're the star of the movie. See, you need to switch this around. I hope I get this job. I hope they call me because then my life will be better and I'll have some income. That's them rescuing you rather than I know that they're going to call me because I'm the best person for this opportunity right now for this company. Same thing with a relationship. Rather than, I hope he calls me because I really want to get to know him or I really want to get back with him, and I'll feel so much better when he calls me. Change that. Make yourself the star of the movie. When he calls me, he's going to feel so much better about his life. He's going to feel so much more relaxed. He won't be worried anymore. You see what I'm saying? You're the star of the movie. Next, be passionate about your own journey. Don't just focus on this. Focus on your journey, your goals, your dreams, because the more, see, people are attracted to people who are passionate about something in their life. I got hired for a job once many years ago because I was passionate about weightlifting. And I used to lift weights quite a bit. And the guy who was interviewing me, he used to love to lift weights as well. And he said to me, he said, Robert, what's your favorite exercise? If you could only do one, what's the ultimate exercise you would do? And I said, a deadlift. And he agreed with me. He said, yeah, deadlift and squats. And I said, absolutely. And I got the job because he saw my passion about something else in my life other than him and his company. Well, we've been talking about this in a couple other videos. It's called quantum gratitude. Quantum gratitude is looking forward into the future, projecting into the future about the reality you are creating, and then being grateful for it right now, writing it down, getting in touch with it, and being absolutely grateful for it. This will raise your, people ask all the time, Robert, how do I raise my vibration? This is how. This is how you raise your vibration, high flyers. So next, about 20 minutes before bedtime, lie down on your bed and get yourself ready to spend about 20 minutes visualizing clearly the outcome you desire, the wish fulfilled, this person or this company calling you, texting you, writing you, reaching out to you. You see, as you slip, in from beta to alpha to theta and downward into delta and so forth, as you slip into these deeper states of consciousness, you have the opportunity to reach deeper and deeper into your subconscious mind and reprogram it to become the magnetic attractor that you desire. In other words, your subconscious mind is working for you 24 hours a day. It's either attracting what you want or it's attracting what you don't want. So reprogramming your mind with a clear picture of the outcome and really getting in touch with the feelings is absolutely essential. I mean, it's really important to getting them to reach out to you and doing it now. High flyers, while you are meditating before bedtime, focus not only on the picture, but how you feel about them reaching out to you. That's so important. It's absolutely essential because feelings are the connecting link to the universe. And we need that universe reflecting back at you exactly what you are putting out. That's called manifestation. That's the law of attraction. And this is the law of assumption. You're assuming they've already reached out. You're acting and feeling as if. People ask, what do I do when I run into resistance? Well, resistance comes when you ask two questions: when and how. When and how. You don't need to know when, and you don't need to know how. For whatever reason, when you seem to let go and trust the process, things seem to happen almost immediately. I don't know why, but it just seems to work that way. But when you're focused on when you're focused on how, then you are walking in to a buzzsaw of resistance. You're creating the resistance because when things don't happen and if they don't happen the way you expect them to, you become overly concerned. You start choking the energy. You start worrying. You start slipping into fear and doubt and worry. So the key is to fall asleep with positive expectations, which allows you to detach. Detachment is so important. As we detach after doing our meditation and creating the inner landscape that we are manifesting, we increase all the probabilities. And as we do this night after night, the probabilities increase and increase and increase, and it becomes self-evident that they are about to reach out to you. Also, the more you do this nightly meditation and you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind, the more certain you become inward, which allows you to detach, which makes the energy flow even that much faster. So don't worry about when, don't worry about now. Just trust the process. Remember, the big key is to focus on the feeling of what it feels like when they reach out to you and they call you or text you. What does that feeling feel like? Keep that feeling in your consciousness as you fall asleep. And when you get up in the morning, just let it go. I would get up in the morning and I would simply say something like, you know, good things are coming my way today. I love that affirmation in the morning. That's my favorite affirmation. Excuse me, that's my favorite affirmation. I get excited about it, high flyers. Okay, they're going to reach out to you probably by the time this video is over with. Well, maybe not that soon, but soon. Here's some other videos to help you on your journey.